Sometimes the most powerful lessons, they come from the simplest stories. And today, we've got one for you. A story about pure, gritty perseverance. It's a great reminder that it's not about where you start, right? It's all about the path you're willing to carve for yourself. So let's just dive right in. So picture this. Our story starts in a small, quiet village. The kind of place where big dreams can feel a million miles away. But it's right here that we meet a young boy whose ambition was about to challenge pretty much everything around him. All right, first up, let's really step into Ramu's world. See, to get how incredible his achievement was, you've got to understand just how deep the challenges were and the powerful dream that kept him going through it all. So this is Ramu. He grew up in a poor family, but his mind was anything but. He just had this deep, burning passion for learning. And boom, right there, that's the heart of his story. A brilliant kid who seemed totally trapped by his circumstances. And look at this, it really just lays it all out, doesn't it? On one hand, you've got this incredible desire for education, for knowledge. But on the other hand, there's the harsh reality of his circumstances, poverty. This wasn't just some small hurdle. This was the massive gap he had to figure out how to cross every single day. And Ramu wasn't just some dreamer, he was a doer. His life was this constant balancing act. During the day, he was doing his duty, helping his family. But at night, he was fueling his own dream with his studies. That was his reality, day in and day out, walking that fine line between responsibility and ambition. But what was this dream that was driving him so hard? It wasn't just about money or getting straight A's. The real reason behind it all came out in one single, really important conversation. So one day, his teacher just looks past the dusty clothes and the tired eyes and asks him this simple, direct question. It's the kind of question that cuts through all the daily noise and gets right to the heart of why he was trying so incredibly hard. And his answer, wow, it was everything. It wasn't, I want to be rich or I want to be famous. Nope. He just said, "Sir, one day I will make my family proud." And that's it. That simple, pure motivation coming straight from the heart, that became his North Star for everything that came next. So with that motivation crystal clear, we get to the real meat of the story, the absolutely relentless effort it took to turn that dream into something real. His pockets might have been empty, but you know what? His spirit was full. And this is so important. For Ramu, hope wasn't just some fantasy. It was his fuel. It was the one thing he had plenty of. And man, did he protect it, no matter how tough things got. Okay, so this is the whole recipe right here. This was his daily grind. It wasn't some one-off heroic moment, right? It was this relentless cycle. First, school, then helping his dad, then hitting the books again. But look at those last two steps. This is the part that gets me. Accepting failure and then just trying again. That's the point where so many of us would just stop. But for him, nah, it was just another part of the day. Success for Ramu was not a straight line. Not at all. It was a path he literally had to carve out of a mountain, one little piece at a time. He failed. A lot. He wasn't perfect. But his perseverance, his absolute refusal to put down the tools and give up, that never, ever wavered. So, after years of this unbelievable cycle of effort and resilience, the story starts to shift. All those seeds of hard work finally start to grow, and we get to see the victory he earned. The transformation here is just staggering when you see it laid out like this. He went from being a poor student, probably studying by candlelight, to a successful professional. Years went by, but that one promise he made, to make his family proud, he never forgot it. And what I love is that his success wasn't an escape plan. He didn't just pack up and forget where he came from. He came back. He made his personal victory a win for his entire village. He brought it all back home. And this right here is the real payoff. This is his dream, fully realized. The boy who once had nothing became the man creating opportunities for others. His success wasn't just for him anymore. It rippled out, helping the very community that raised him. So what's the big takeaway from Ramu's incredible story? Well, it leaves us with a core message that's as simple as it is powerful. Your circumstances don't define you. Your effort defines your future. This is it. This is the truth at the heart of his entire life. It wasn't his poverty that wrote his future. It was his relentless work, his hope, and his refusal to quit. Your starting line just doesn't matter as much as the effort you put into the race. And that really leaves us with one big question, doesn't it? Ramu made a choice. He decided he wouldn't be defined by his situation, but by his actions, by his hope, his effort, and his sheer will to keep going.